All right. It is time. As you guys know, earlier this week, we announced the Nick Nocturnal Awards 2024, which again, you can go vote right now on the website, nicknocturnalawards2024.com. The biggest, the best modern metal music awards ever. There's tons of categories. Again, I explained it in the launch video, but even just for voting, you can win stuff, which is insane. And we have like a $15,000 gear worth of giveaway this year. It's going to be insane. There's so many things planned. I'm going to go do my own vote right now. I'm going to do a little bit of a precursor. I don't want what I say to try to influence anybody in any capacity. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I think it's fun, and I'm just going to try my best to go through this. Technically, all of the picks are my vote, if that makes sense. So I already kind of voted this year, but I'm going to vote just like you guys have been picking one. There's 21 categories. It's going to be really hard even for me to do this. But yeah, please go vote if you haven't voted and show up to the stream December 6th at 5 p.m. EST to actually see the live stream. But go vote for it now. Tell your friends. Let's go. Okay. All right. Starting with Breakdown of the Year. Best category ever. Dude, this one was so up for me. That's why there's so many choices. I couldn't bring it down to 10. Honestly, for me, the thing that felt the most different and made me the most excited was honestly Shadow of Intent, dude. I'm going Shadow of Intent. When I first heard that breakdown, I instantly knew that is one of the best breakdowns I've ever heard. It goes so hard. It pounds. It has so much energy. I love all these breakdowns. That's why I chose them on here. I gotta go with Shadow on this one. Animal Noise. Dude, there were so many really good animal noises this year. I'm not going to pick Greystone. That's obviously way too biased, but that Austin is one of my favorites. But there was one that blew my mind in terms of like the idea of what an animal noise should be. Yup, I'm going Wretched Tongues, bro. I've never, I don't think, heard of this band before this year. And when someone sent me that and said, Nick, you need to include this, I was mind blown. Oh my God, this is so hard. Oh. You guys know how outspoken I am about this band. And I haven't been this personally mind blown about how a guitarist works and how they create the noises they create in a few years. I'm going to be honest. As a guitarist, what blew my mind the most, it really is the shit that Leo from Arar is doing. I have spent hours dissecting their guitars, trying to understand how the he does what he does. Drummer of the Year. Again, I'm kind of going for picks, not just technical, but things that like shocked me the most, surprised me, and made me the most obsessed about them as a drummer or like guitarist or this. I actually gotta give this to Peeling Flesh, dude. That dude is cracked. I listen to Peeling Flesh, and 90% of it to me, and why it's so awesome to listen to, is the drums. Again, like this is really hard for me to go with. You're based. I'm a little based this year. Vocalist of the Year too. These are all impossible, dude. I'm a little biased in the sense that I think part of why I'm also choosing this is because of how excited I was when I saw them live. He deserves it. I was so hard for me to click it. It was so hard for me to click it. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm torn between all of these, but really right now my brain just fought between Phil Bozeman and Brian for that. I'm giving it to Brian on my end. Okay, bassist. I'm gonna take the easy way out. No, literally everyone here is a god tier bassist. Don't vote for CPU. Please God, don't vote for CPU. All of these other people deserve to be voted for. Fun metal thing. The thing that happened this year that I personally had the most fun was Bring Me. I'm not gonna lie. I personally had the most fun with the Bring Me the Horizon one this year. That whole thing is, I'll never forget that, even though I don't remember most of it. Angriest song of the year. He's so angry. I don't know. Like everyone is so pissed. Half of these songs are literally about fighting. I believe all these people when they're angry. But Zelly, I don't know. I'm not saying he's unmatched because he has been matched here, but I have never heard him not angry. And I know that that is contributing to my bias of Paleface as a whole having the angriest song, but I think they have probably the angriest vocalist. And that's why I'm going with that. Feels Are Reals. This is tricky because in terms of legitimately what has made me the most emotional after listening, and I go back and I still feel that level of emotional. I'm kind of sad I actually didn't do like a video really about it. Dude, this like made me want to cry. I'm not gonna lie. Like so did what, like, yes, I know you're saying While She Sleep too. Like, yeah, the music video was literally, I legitimately started crying, and I knew I was a little drunk when I was like listening to that, but like that song hit, bro. Metalhead to Follow. Oh, me, why did I choose to do this? I personally probably engage the most content in terms of updating myself and actually seeing what's going on with the Red Herring. Homie has Alan, I think is his name, Alan. When it comes to the new shit, when it comes to songs and stuff, like I follow him the most in terms of seeing what's actually happening. Metal content creator. Can I skip this one? Chat, what do you want me to pick? I'm gonna actually just go with the consensus on this one. Okay, chat keeps saying it, and it is a fair say. Tank's been in it for so many years, man. I hope this is the year. Tank has amazing content in terms of kind of evolving from starting from reactions to this year. He had a big year too. Best news source. I'm actually just gonna be very straight up. I probably get most of my news, and I'm not even joking, from either r/metalcore or r/deathcore nowadays. So like, just for me, I think I'm going r/metalcore. I think I genuinely just find most of what's happening in the scene through r/metalcore, so I'm gonna pick r/metalcore for that. Music video. God tier music video, Bill Murray. I don't care what anyone says. To me, music videos are artistic and about the art, of course. For me, I want to be entertained the most. I think the visual component that has entertained me the most, and I have gotten my most value as a watcher from, has been Bill Murray. Callout. Oh god, dude, there were so many good callouts. Honestly, this was the hardest categories for me to do. In terms of the actual wording of the callout, the one that like you go to sleep at night and like you're haunted is probably the Fentanyl Made Me an Only Child by Body Snatcher. That's a haunting callout. Bleh. There were some really good Bleghs this year. I'm going Dexcore. They bleh in like every song. They're getting better and better. I'm going Dexcore on the bleh. Oh god, breakthrough band. I'm going the boys in No Face No Case. Holy shit, that's hard. Holy that's hard. Dude, they had Biased, Boo. Okay, I had a track with them, sure. Then if it's Biased, I've had Disembodied Tyrant on my stream. I've had Shav on my stream. Vanna has visited the stream. I've reacted to Alt. I don't know. It's all Biased then, guys. No shit. I'm committing. I think they had a really sick year. They're such a good band, refreshing, exciting. So was Peeling Flesh. Label of the year. Oh, you guys. Oh, God. I'm sorry, label. Oh, me, I forgot this was a category. Why did I agree to do this today? Oh yeah, whitelisting is gone. The label that surprised me the most this year with releases from bands that I didn't expect them to have such insane awesome releases. Knocked Loose counterparts. I love all the labels. They're all lovely to work with. Thank you. I'm going based on that. Collab song of the year. I have a little bit of recency bias, but like, it's so hard to pick, dude. It's so hard. It's so hard to pick. If not this, then Disembodied. Song of the year. It's one of the reasons I added this band, because I think they actually had definitely one of the songs of the year, and no one really talked about it. I didn't even do a video for it. I'm gonna go with literally, this is probably my favorite track of the year, is Elysian Nostalgia. I'm gonna go with the Elysian pick. They're a band, again, they're probably the smallest on here, and there's a reason I included it, because I think the song was so good that regardless of it being kind of on this choosing with a lot of these titans, I think it is the best song of the year. EP. Ooh, I'm really torn between DT and Mirar. These are both EPs, even on my channel, that like I checked out. They changed my brain on what heavy music is. Both of these bands this year. DT rewired a new standard of deathcore to me, and Mirar rewired a standard of thal and modern insanity to me. I think this EP has had singularly more of an impact on me and how I think about music and how I want to make music. I'm going Mirar. Damn, I made you guys go through this. I grew up in the 2000s, and the reason I listen to core, and I'm a core kid today, is because of metal, is because of those 2000 bands. And there is an album this year, just scratch the 5-7 itch, so good for me that as much as I think I would also give it to someone else, oh my god, I think I'm giving it to Boundaries for myself. I think I actually am going to give it to Boundaries. Holy shit, Submit. Oh my god, that was, dude, I have a headache. That was so intense. There you go. That was really hard. That's my picks. Go vote. Go vote yourself.